What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Straight the Brute Daniels, here with some more news. So, yesterday it was announced that Disney's board of directors and all the other shadowy corporation people have fired Bob Chapek after almost 2 years' time of being CEO. And Bob Iger,
Bruh.
the lunatic that caused so many of the problems that Disney's facing, is back in. You can't make this stuff up. But yeah, so I found this article on the records. I was a little curious, like why did they fire him? And so let's go through this article. It's not too lengthy, but there's some meat and some potatoes to go through on this, and we'll see what the dealio is. So let's jump into it. Disney recently decided to bring Bob Iger back as the company CEO to replace Bob Chapek, to the surprise of many throughout Hollywood, and a new report has now indicated why that decision was made. That's funny. That's fun. It's hilarious. Bob Iger is whatever. Disney fans were shocked to learn that the company made such a sudden move from a management perspective, rehiring Bob Iger as a studio head executive as 2022 comes to a close. Iger previously held the position for 15 years before stepping down from the role in 2020, opening the door for Bob Chapek to take over the job from February 2020 until November 2022. Now, isn't that ironic? Bob Iger disappears right when COVID starts, when he knows that everything financially is about to hit the fan and there's going to be profit losses on levels that has never been seen before in this company. And then he comes back after the massive ordeal of COVID has begun to wane. Coincidence? Oh, I think not. But whatever. Let's move on. Chapek's run as Disney's top executive had been anything but smooth. He even heard a massive round of boos during his last public appearance at the 2022 D23 Fan Expo. Of course, they're booing him. He's not good. He's not good at his job. Now that's fair. Even considering that the global pandemic truly hit the world hard only weeks after his tenure started. That's true. Some of his decisions left fans confused, concerned, and even angry at where Disney was going with its future. I agree. But this article makes a good point. COVID had just gotten started, and they're already. And I think Bob Iger set him up to be a fall guy. That's my thoughts. That's just what I think. Okay. Now, following the news of the CEO's position switching hands so dramatically, a new report shares some of the reasoning of why things happened in that fashion. Okay, let's jump into this. New information as to why Disney decided to replace Bob Chapek with Bob Iger has come to light via The Hollywood Reporter. Disney's board of executives have been torn on Chapek staying in his position for the past several months. However, the final decision to force out Chapek was reportedly made within the last week.
Of course!
Of course, and with that change happening so quickly, the report noted that very few people knew about Iger replacing Chapek, even at the highest levels. It's a hostile takeover. Bob Iger set this dude up for failure and then came back to pick up the bones. It's cutthroat. It's gangsta, and I gotta respect it. But Bob Iger is a monster, and he is not gonna raise Disney back to any heights. Disney's gonna continue to fall under Bob Iger. I promise you that. The deciding factor for Disney to oust Chapek was his weak performance during the company's most recent quarterly earnings call earlier in November 2022. Chapek touched upon the necessity of cost-saving measures during the call, but only outlined what these plans would be later that week. The then CEO proposed plans such as a hiring freeze and layoffs. Yeah, that's going to get people scared, but it's reality. They've lost so much money. People are going to lose their jobs. It's reality of the situation. Matthew Maloney of Puck corroborated these reports, saying that Chapek's handling of the call and its aftermath was the biggest factor in his removal, rather than the company's low earnings themselves. Oh, that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. Y'all lost $1 billion. You're like, oh, it's not about the loss of money. Yes, it is. Let's stop playing games. Let's stop. Let's stop messing around. Okay. Chapek's tone-deaf mentioning of Disneyland's Oogie Boogie Bash in the face of a $1.5 billion loss in streaming wasn't just what left the board concerned, but it was Chapek's actions after the call. And after the company subsequently suffered a 13% stock drop. Oh my God, that contributed to the decision. Oh, 13%? Yeah. Yeah. That's going to get some people alarmed. Disney's HR department was also not informed that Chapek will be announcing layoffs, which reportedly also raised the alarm bells internally. No, he announced them because you all were the ones going to get fired. That's reality. You all the ones going to get the chopping block. Y'all going to take that out. But yeah, they panicked. Plain and simple, they panicked. They knew that they're going to lose all of their staff because they've made terrible decisions and they've lost $1.5 billion. It's reality. It sucks, but it's reality. Let's look into this real quick. Because here we go with nonsense. While Bob Chapek never had the easiest run with Disney thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic hitting home less than a month after he took over the job, his decisions for the company haven't been the most popular ones. This started coming to light with the conflict between him and MCU star Scarlett Johansson over the release of Black Widow, which led Johansson to sue the company over a breach of contract due to the movie being released on Disney Plus alongside its theatrical run. And while the debacle was eventually settled for a huge sum of money, Chapek continued to struggle with his employees, investors, and fans alike over the months that followed. Yes, because he tried, initially he's talking about he's going to get rid of all the wokey, whatever, but then he bent the knee to those psychopaths, and now he continued to take those L's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't bend knee to psychopaths. Goodness gracious. Chapek also found himself in hot water after Disney suffered backlash from its response to the controversial Don't Say Gay bill, which doesn't exist. It doesn't say that in the bill at all. Passed in Florida, largely due to Chapek remaining silent on the matter while other major Disney executives openly opposed the measure. He is trying to make money. Political statements is anti-money. It always has been, always will be. He is focusing on his company, not social political movements. And now it's cost him big time. Oh my goodness. In the end, it appeared that Chapek's position was in jeopardy for much longer than most fans thought, even when the decision to replace him seemingly comes out of thin air and despite the recent renewal of his contract.
Say what?
He got his contract renewed? Oh my God. They're about to be paying this man an unscrupulous amounts of money while bringing Iger. Oh my God, Disney is done. They are bleeding money. Holy crap. Now, as Iger returns to a job which he found a great deal of success,
You suck.
over the 21st century, all eyes will be on Disney as the company tries to rework its future and find its way back into the fans' good graces. Not likely. With Iger having more intimate knowledge of the company's workings overall, whereas Chapek was previously more focused on Disney's parks before assuming the CEO role, hopefully the company will be on stronger footing moving forward. It won't be. You have my word. Wow, I did not know that he signed a new contract. Holy crap. Well, anyway, Bob Chapek got the short end of the stick. I think they played him for a fool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think they hustled him? Do you think they played him? Yeah, I really think they do. I really think they did. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget the little bell alert and share the video. You guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the SpinWiz app and check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.